If you haven't gotten your first client yet, don't freak out. You are not alone. Or if you're feeling a little stagnant in your business and you're not sure where your next client or customer is going to come from, it's okay. Calm down. This happens too. Now, you've probably heard this little line going around.
Oh, the market is oversaturated. There are too many businesses just like my own.
Maybe you're even telling yourself that. But the truth is that that's a scarcity mindset talking. And that mindset is a lie. See, there are plenty of customers and clients to go around. There are so many people in this world, and there are so many people that are looking for your service or your product from your unique business, no matter how saturated the industry may be. That being said, if you're struggling with getting your first client or you don't know where your next client is coming from, you're probably making a few mistakes. But don't worry, these are easy to fix, and that's what we're going to be digging into. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Erin from Shebish.com, and this week we're going to be talking about why you haven't gotten your first client or why you don't know where your next client is coming from. This really boils down to a few simple mistakes that are being made by business owners every day. So if you're making one of these mistakes, fret not, you're not alone. I've made these mistakes. Pretty much everybody that you see online has made these mistakes. And the reason that we can talk about these mistakes is because we have made them. The number one reason why people struggle getting clients or getting new clients and customers is that they have no clue who they're marketing to. So 9 times out of 10, someone will start a business and they will say that they are going to market their business to everyone. They're going to sell their services and their products to literally everyone because they believe that everybody can benefit from it. And maybe that's the case, but it's not the case. Sure, maybe we all can benefit from bottled water, but Dasani isn't trying to market to everybody, right? They have a specific market. Same goes for your business. Your business is not for everyone, regardless of what it is you're selling. So get clear on who you're selling to. Get clear on who is going to be benefiting the most from your product or service, and get clear on who you want to serve. This is a big deal. You have to want to connect with your audience. You also want to make sure that it makes sense. So maybe you are a little girl's hair bow designer. You wouldn't necessarily be marketing to college-age boys, right? If you're making something for little girls, you wouldn't market to college-age boys. That would make no sense. So there has to be some sense to your marketing. There has to be some sense to your business, which is why you get clear on who your audience is or who your ideal customer is. So get to know them. Get to know who you can help, how you can help them, where you can find them. Figure out what the commonalities are between all of these groups and really appeal to that. The second reason why you're struggling to get your clients or your next clients is because you're not clear on what you're offering. I see this so much that it hurts. It's a common mistake. It's a simple mistake. People are wishy-washy on what they're selling, both products-wise or services-wise, or they're offering so many different things that it creates this overwhelm for their potential customers and clients. So instead of this strategy of creating a product or a service very quickly, very sporadically, and throwing it out there to see if it sticks, and then if it doesn't get traction, giving up on it and starting something new, create a strong product that you really believe in, or a strong service that you really believe in, and create a strong launch around it. Really push that product, really push that service. Don't give up on it if it doesn't stick immediately, because that's not really how marketing works. In fact, they say that consumers have to see something 7 times before they actually make a purchase. If you're just throwing something out and then a week later, when it hasn't performed the way you want it to perform, you take it down and start over, you're just starting this process over and over and over and over again, which would be why you're not seeing progress. Create a strong product, create a strong service, create something that you believe in, and market that for what it is. Stick with it, be patient. Good marketing takes time. See, the reason that you have to be patient is because you need to show that you're an expert in your niche. Whatever niche you're in, you have to show that you're an authority, that you know your stuff, that you are, top of the line here, that people want to work with you or that they want to buy from you. You have to build that authority, and you do that with a slow burn. You don't do it with quick flash in the pan success. You do that with steady, consistent, and reliable marketing. Now, if you're struggling with figuring out what you should be selling, I always recommend people start with 3 things. Number 1, a low cost, no risk offering for people to really dig into your work so they can figure out what it's like working with you or what it's like purchasing from you. This is their entry-level impulse buy, something that they're not going to regret if they find out that maybe you're not for them. The second offering would be your mid-level, bit more expensive, but not the entry-level price, your mid-level product. product, something that is relatively easy for you to put together, whether it's a service or a product, but will still get a bit more investment from your potential clients or customers. And then finally, your top level product or services. These are going to be the products or services that you market to the people who have already kind of been warmed up by you. These are the people that have already signed up for your newsletters. These are the people that have already purchased some of your low cost offerings. So start with those three and really focus in on those. Now, as much as those two are big reasons for not getting your client or customers, they're not the biggest reason. The number one reason that you're not seeing a client or customer, or you don't know where your next client or customer is going to come from, is because you're not putting yourself out there. Here's the thing. Fear is a powerful leash and it will hold you back. And most of the time, people aren't putting themselves out there because they are afraid of being rejected. They're afraid of failing. They're afraid of looking silly. They have all sorts of fears that surround them having a business and marketing a business and getting customers and getting clients, these limiting beliefs that really hold them back. Sometimes people aren't even aware that they're there, but these are the things that are keeping you from putting yourself out there. This is why it's so important for you to do the mindset work when you're starting a business. Get clear on your intention. Get clear on what it is you want to accomplish with your business and really believe in yourself, because the truth is that you are completely capable of having a successful business. And those fears of not fitting in, of looking silly, of failing, those are unfounded fears. Unless you can prove it to be true, 100% true, then that is a lie you're telling yourself. And this is something that I like to tell myself. If I'm feeling limited, if I feel something negative pop up into my head telling me I shouldn't do something, I say,
okay, is this true? Can I prove this without a doubt that this is 100% factual?
If not, then it's not true. And I'm going to just keep going forward. Now, some of the things may be, well, what if? What if I do fail? What if you do fail? Failure isn't a be-all, end-all. It's just a means to an end of one step. You learned one thing that didn't work and you get to move on to something else. The truth is that you're going to find success if you are consistently putting yourself out there. If you show up as a consistent and reliable source, you're going to show people that you're an authority. You're going to build that know, like, and trust that is so important to making the sale, that's so important to getting the clients. You just have to show up authentically and believe in yourself and be willing to go through that growth process of building that authority. Getting clients can feel like a challenge, but you have this. Now, if you're ready to see more growth in your business, go ahead and click on the next video so that you can keep learning how you can start a business that's going to go and grow in alignment with your values. And until next time, remember, you're amazing.